Hey, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing my 75th and 76th TR. I'm going to do a epic TR, and then I'm going to do a racial TR. I'm going to get my third Drow past life. I'm standing at the cannon because in one of my prior videos I mentioned about Know The Angles and possibly not working with insightful damage. So right now, I'm just going to put deadly on so we can... Oh, I don't have components. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to normally hit the cannon, and you can see what I'm critting. So yeah, I'm not... I'm getting more to my attack, but it's not going to do anything to damage. So look at the crits when you see the crits up there. So 2,500, 1,500... So there's like two ranges of crits, which why I couldn't tell you. Hemi pointed that out to me. So what I'm going to do first is Know The Angles. So you can see my crits just jumped up 300 on the high number, about 100-ish on the low number. So know the Angles definitely works. It definitely increases the damage. You don't see it as much on the little numbers because of the scaling with criticals and all that good stuff. Bigger the number, the more it's gonna, get away. So we got 30 seconds left on this Know The Angles. I'm gonna just use the insightful damage. I'm gonna wait for Know The Angles to wear off. But meanwhile, we can go over some of my skills. Got strength, dex. I'm just gonna go through them. You guys can pause the video if I'm going a little too quick. See where I'm at. Yes, I do have +8 tomes. Okay, now that that's gone, I'm going to go ahead and use insightful damage. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'll be right back with that then. I forgot, I'm getting ready to TR, I got rid of all my components. Should have held on to some. Alright, pinch. There we go, that's better. But yeah, so 195, my fortification, go over my AC and MRR and PRR in a second. Oops, force of habit, cargo hold. So 62.83, 37.89. So let me get my 10 back from stand and deliver because I do get more range power here. Alright, while we're waiting on that, let me go over the gear. Yet again, you can pause the video if you want to see the gear that I'm wearing. So this is the gear that I run around with all the time. Well, I lied. Normally I keep this ring on, but for testing, I'm not gonna switch out any gear right now. And that would take place of this for my search disable device. Okay. Now that I got my 10 stacks back, as soon as I'm done here, I'll show you. So for the healing, obviously, run around around with this on, and dumpster fire. Oh, excuse me, breaking the bank. Dumpster fire I used in heroic. I'm using the blunt ammunition. Then I do have the armor defense crafted on that. Do on that, but it doesn't stack. Okay, so now you can see now my crits are higher with Insightful Deadly rather than with just Know The Angles. I'm hitting about 200 higher on my low and about another 200 on the high. Now let's throw Know The Angles in there, see if it even increases more. So that's what this test is really all about. And look at that, it did. About another 150 on my low, roughly. 150, 200, and another, 250 to 300 on my high. So Know The Angles, the damage does stack with the insightful damage. Alright, so that proves Know The Angles. And I didn't switch out any gear. But yeah, normally, like I said, normally I run with this ring on right here. Okay, so I went over my stats. I'm going to make my way to the reincarnation group. Went over my gear. And we can go ahead and go to Halls of Heroes. So skills. And switching out my trap gear, I did not have a problem whatsoever with any trap. Yeah, it was fine. So I'm going to go through the stuff. I mean, I got tons of gear to switch out for. I mean, it's +4 good luck on there. You know, my skill boost here. I have all sorts of stuff to switch out. Charisma skills, skullduggery, or as I call it, skulldoggy. Gives the intel and dex skills +6. I mean, so there's all sorts of stuff I have to switch out. This will boost my diplomacy a little bit higher than just this ring here. This as well will increase my search stable device repair by 10. So I got quite a few things to switch out, which I never use this. I don't think I had to use this at all with switching, with trapping. I don't think I used it at all. I might have once or twice, but I didn't need to, let's put it that. Alright, now I'm going to go back up and I'll switch out, I mean, mainly because I'm a trapper, so I'm just going to switch out the trapper stuff. And that belt. Alright. For some reason it seems a little bit on the low side. Well, I'm not in Reaper, I don't have a GH. Oh, here we go. And then if I give myself a GH, which I usually have it in. So 108 disabled device, never had a problem. I'll show you my enhancements. I don't think I spent a single point in that in my Epic Destiny or anything. But yeah. So it'd be a 105 without using that helmet there. Or yeah, helmet. So I'll keep that on. So 112. Plus, don't forget if you use the +5 Thieves tools, which is what I was using. Yeah, you can see it right there. My face cuts off the Thieves tools, but you could read the +5. That gives +7 to your disabled device and open lock. So add 7 on top of that. It's a guarantee. And then whatever you roll. Alright, anywho. And I did have goggles too for the search, +7 on the search. I don't have them barred up there, but that would increase my search even more. So 119. Alright, so went through my gears, went through my stats, skills. Let's go through feats. I don't want bolts for next life. I'm going to be an arcane archer. Start at the bottom and work our way up, I suppose. So trap making, trap finding. I took nothing for spell casting. Range feats. I mean, some of these are granted because of my race. I didn't take anything proficiency. That's just what came with this build. So power maximize for my healing. I healed 1800. I think the highest I healed myself in Reaper 10 with a crit using this cure critical wound and admixture. I want to say it was 57, 58 was the highest I healed myself in R10. And I didn't pick up all the favor. I'll go through the favor here in a little bit, but I do have quite a few of them. I think I could pick up like 2 or 3 more. And I didn't do 5,000 favor this life. It's your basic feats. I never raged. I got 1 level barbarian for the simple fact of the 10% run speed. With that 10% run speed, I did. If I had that and used my PDK sprint boost, I could outrun Doom Reapers. So that was the reasoning for getting the 10%. If I didn't have the PDK sprint boost, yeah, it was hard to outrun a Doom Reaper. Those are all my tomes. I have +2 on all these that you see that are acquired through the Remnant vendor. The abilities are all +8. Past lives. So I have 2 Drow. Gonna get my 3rd one right now. Dragonborn Azamar. 3 PDK. Alright, let's start here. 2, 3 times. 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3 Druid. I picked up the Completionist feat. That one you got to purchase. 3 times on Cleric, 3 on Bard, 2 on Barbarian, 3 on Arti. I'm going to get my 3rd Skill Mastery. I only have 2. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm just reading them. Sometimes it's hard to see with the white over white. 3 times on Colors of the Queen. 3. 1 time on Block. 1 time on Arcane Alacrity. Alright. Got the 10% double shot. Pretty soon with an Inquisitive. You probably won't need that if you take everything else because of the cap change. We'll see what happens at launch when it goes live. So I took this for the range power and +2 enchantment bonus to the weapon for damage. And Holy Strike. Okay, so there's my feats. One thing I didn't go through is this tab window. I don't know what we want to call it now, the plus window on your stats. So 159 movement speed. Melee, I'm not meleeing at all. Alright. Spells. Took all the weapons except for silver. Wait, I did take silver. Aw, I overrid it with Biash. Oh well. Last night I could have used silver, but it's all good. I'll go through the enhancements, so I'm not going to scroll through that. Okay. So let's do epic. So leveling up, I believe I went in because I needed karma. Dreadnought. And this is what I spent in Dreadnought. And I twisted in instead of the critical and instead of the extra action boost. I did the Odo's Whistler and Pin. I twisted those two in. And that's what I'd used leveling up. Once I got the karma, 6 million that I needed, I went into Arti, and this is what I used ever since. Alright. Enhancements. The 2 racial points. I have the 1 universal point, plus the 80 you get. There's the 83. That's my enhancements, and then, like I said, know the angles. The only thing getting it a third time does is extend the duration. Doubles it. Instead of 1 minute, 2 minutes. Same damage. Same to the DCs as well. I'm not using it for the DCs, just the damage. My Reaper XP, and Reaper points, I did hit my 60th. Forgot what I started this life as, but I know I definitely got, I'm going to say 300,000 Reaper XP this life, not more. I think I started it with like 54 points or something. 55. So yeah, it's got to be a lot more than, might be 500, 600,000. I don't know, I'll have to go back and look, but this is what I spent on my Reaper points. During the last end game, running the R10s that we did, I kept forgetting to use the Reaper boosts. I spent more points here so I could have more of the boosts for damage, or for double shot. But I kept forgetting to use it, because before I only had 3. So, let's see, let's move on. So quests I completed. Just gonna kind of slowly go down through, I guess. Well, quickly, I should say. You can see there's a lot more white this life than last life. There's a lot of stuff that we did do, a lot that we missed. Yeah, I didn't do any raids. No challenges. Here's the wilderness. Didn't do a lot there. 500 in the cogs. That's the most. Stormhorns, 425. I was just running around waiting for people going to the quest. Okay, I had 4 waiting. Gatekeepers, House D. Free agents, Harper. Total favor, 3,300. Alright. Now I think it's time. TR. I like to unequip my gear. I don't think it bugs out anymore, but that's just me being extra safe, I guess.
It's time to go now. Pull away your anchor.
Alright. I'm naked. So I gotta do that epic TR. Definitely gotta do that first. And I want to get that skill mastery. The additional 2 to AC, which is super awesome for low levels. And then the +1 to all stacking skills, which is nice. So that it does affect UMD. Wrong window. UMD 62. If I take it off, it goes to 60. So that's good to know. So that's really good for low levels as well. Or somebody that doesn't have a high UMD that wants to scroll heal or buff or whatever. Alright, skill mastery. And ready to TR. Now, like I mentioned before, I'm going to be a arcane archer. I'm going to go wood elf. I'm going to do the whole paralyzing arrows, as well as go into deep wood stalker. So for the purpose of having to level up through everything, which really sucks, I'm just going to go ahead and spend points in whatever. I don't max out intel. Maxing out intel, you have more points to spend, and it takes longer. So I gotta do the whole fun, yet boring, going 1 to 20. Yeah, I lied, it's not fun. Tedious. My hand never cramps up, but usually when going 1 to 20, my wrist and hand always cramps up. My right one on the mouse. Just a lot of little tedious clicking. There you are. It's all the skill points. It's just that little bit of movement. But if you max out intel, then you'd have a crap ton more there. Wait, what? Huh, okay. Don't get intel. Yeah, like I mentioned before in another TR video, they really, and to guildies, they really need to make a one click and a confirmation with, yes, give me exactly everything I had when I hit level 20, make me 20 now. Click. Confirm, yes. I mean, spells and all. Oof. I mean, what level am I now? I'm level 7. This takes anywhere from... Oop, don't want to get into... It takes anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. And that's not even, like, looking at anything. That's just trying to just spam to get through it. That's something that I know they mentioned that they're doing a lot of, like, game fixes and... I shouldn't really say fixes. I don't know what the right word to say is. Game, I don't have in front of me the exact words that they use. Health of the game, I believe. But, you know, that's one thing that I think a ton of people would love to see is the whole TR be revamped and be able to access things easier and or quicker. Whether it's getting through this so I can do, or, you know, my racial racial heroic TR, whatever. Do an epic, then a racial or heroic right after. You know, just to spam buttons is kind of ridiculous. That and some sort of search like they're doing in the shared bank, which seems amazing. Do that with the TR bank too. That would be awesome if they did that in the future. It would help a lot. See where are we at? At level 12. Oof. Come on, Life Shaper. Huh. Oh, it was Wizard the last time I took. I thought for some reason I took Sork. I'm like, huh, 2 times you could take it? But no, it was Wizard. Whew, I'm proficient in Dwarven Shuriken throwing. Alright, now I have every spell inscribed. I'm almost there. Yay, 23 points. That's how I know I'm there. Alright, let's blow this joint. Don't want to spend points. Let's get out of here. Alright, so as we look, past life feats, epic, skill mastery 3 times. Woohoo! 55 AC, nice. With no gear. Granted, I am in Arti. Yeah, so I don't know if there's probably something that gives you a little bit, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, I'm excited to TR, so I want to do my racial. Blood. I always got to read it. Heroic racial reincarnation. Drow Elf 3. 1 racial action point. Woohoo! This is the final past life. Drow Elf. I'm ready. And ready. And ready. Yeah, if you can't tell, I get pretty excited on TR. I feel accomplished. Yeah, I was gonna say no, it's not. Ranger, okay. Alright, so I do a wood elf. I like the hair I had before, that was pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be wisdom based from my DCs. I need at least 13 decks with my tomes to hit 19 for improved precise shot, but with a ranger you don't need the prerequisites for it to get that, so you don't need that. But I also want to get combat archery. Pretty sure I'm going to get combat archery when I hit 21. So with that being said, 21, I need 14 points in there. 17 or 18. I'm going to go... So there's a hit to intel. Get -2. I'm going to want to spend some more points in my skills. So I'm going to go up a few in the intel, suffer 1 con. I don't really care much about strength. Yeah, it's going to suck holding items, but I got Yugo pots. I got +2 at level 1 strength, plus the shift buffs. Should be alright. And then, excuse me, tomes take effect too. Yes, there are things like bow strength. Yeah, you need wisdom to use these spells for ranger. But I'm mainly doing the wisdom, yes, for spells, but for other stuff as well. Probably not going to take quicken, so I'm going to try to hit a concentration, a decent concentration. Want to be able to heal. Jump is pretty nice. I am going to go into hide and move silently. I'm going to want to be able to spot as well as UMD. Let's see what else there is. Listen, yeah, I'm going wisdom base. I'd like to get that, but get that at the end if needed. Yeah, there's nothing else I foresee that I really want, so UMD is pretty important. In my eyes, anyways. Yeah, I forgot you get favorite enemies. Ooh. Okay, okay. Well, there's elementals in, like, everything. There's undead in a lot, too. I'm gonna go with undead at first. I believe you get to pick that a few times, your favorite feat. Yeah, 5 times, according to Wiki. 1, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Sweet. Forgot all about that. So, I do acquire a whole bunch of feats, being ranged feats, and 2 weapon feats, and all that good stuff. Evasion, all that. So, there's stuff that are here that I don't want to take because I automatically get them. Precise shots 1. Precision, I'm not going to be running in that. So that's wisdom, right? Yeah. So that's attack with ranged. So I'm going to get that in the 1 enhancement tree. This is crossbows, not using crossbows. Quick draw. Thrown weapons, which I'm not using. Point blank shot. Yeah, this is one that you don't get. Yep, I'm going to start with that. Point blank. Want more purple. I think more purple would be pretty cool. Alright, anyways. Gonna stick around with neutral. And create.
You find yourself waking on
Alright.
the shore of Flotsam. Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come flooding back.
Perfect.
Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
No bow.
Stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself in Cornwall's
Alright.
village. The Sahuagin have threatened this place for generations. Judging from
So
how
I have 3 racial points to spend and 1 universal.
However, some hopeful souls
Do,
still
do,
hold
do,
out
do,
for
do.
help to arrive.
Okay, so yeah, it's called falconry. That's right. Yeah, let's go with the white falcon. Ooh, nice. DC's 10 plus half character level and then wisdom modifier. So get like maybe 70 in endgame or so. Okay, so 1 to hit and damage with short bows, long bows, 2 points. Yeah, I forgot that they get this. Nothing is hidden. That's right. Alright, I'm just gonna stick with that. Alright. So yeah, on that note, I'll spare everybody the painful revealing of all my items from my TR bank. So, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Later.